Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel, where in the previous episode, we began exploring the school campus. It is the 17th of April. We've just finished a long, grueling day of classes, and we got a special request from Sara, our instructor, to go to the student council building to pick up something important, but we weren't told just what it was. So, let's see if the student council president can't help us out. This looks like the place. There's definitely still someone inside. I can sense it. Hope I'm not interrupting. So, do we knock or do we step away? Generally, the Trails games likes to give us a lot of options when it comes to do you want to progress the main story now or not, which is extremely kind. Thank you so much. But we've talked our way around the campus and I feel ready to progress.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sara sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book. The name's Towa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see.
9 student notebooks received.
Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sara asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sara. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Mwah!
Mwah, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No. Instructor Sara is absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Okay, we're starting to see the outline of the quest system. As evening sets on Trista, we're heading back to the dorm.
Dusk already?
Yeah.
What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Rien Schwarzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But all right, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
Chapter 1: Unconventional Studies. Afterwards, Rin returned straight to the dormitory. And after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view the overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the select button or choosing note from the camp menu and then selecting the respective tabs. Alright, President Towa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should go get this done with tonight. You can explore Class 7's dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Rin's room. I got it. Alright, let's check out our notebook first and foremost though. So, overall achievements. Yes, so here we can see our current rank, our current AP, and 4 spaces for medals. Whoa, I guess we gotta keep our eyes open for those. When it comes to characters, we can read up on the information on all the various folk around, and I'd like to do that. It's actually an achievement to gather all of these character entries, and it's gotten by talking to them at certain times throughout the story. So, we'll be sure to do that. For now, Rin Schwarzer, Year 1, Class 7. A young man who is part of Class 7, easygoing, honest, polite, and sociable. Elisa R. Looks like a reserved noble, but says what she really thinks. Surprisingly naive and meddling. Whoa! Is this Rin's notes? Elliot Craig belongs to the Wind Orchestra. A meek, kind-natured boy with red hair. Dislikes conflict. Laura S. Arcade, daughter of the Viscount who rules over Legram, practitioner of the Arcade School and the strongest first year. Oh, she's in the swimming club. Machias Regnitz, Class 7's vice president, son of Heimdall's governor. He hates the nobility with a passion. Emma Milstein, intelligent, broad-minded girl who came from a remote region of the Empire, Class 7's class president. Eustace Alberea, the son of Duke Alberea who tends to keep others at a distance. Skilled at traditional court fencing. Fee, a quiet petite girl who somewhat resembles a cat and loves sleeping, agile and skilled at combat. And Gaius, a tall exchange student, soft-spoken but has a strong sense of integrity, can be relied on when it counts, in the art club. Now then, Year 1, Class 1 and 2, the Nobles, Patrick T. Higharms. An arrogant upper-class student, believes strongly in the class system and looks down on commoners. What a likable guy, this guy. He's in the fencing club. He's trying to be the captain, actually. Year 2. Towa Herschel, president of the student council, very hardworking and trusted by students and instructors alike. She's so cute. Her voice it's perfect. It's like, I'm not even one for cute characters. I know I keep saying that, but I'm not. But it's not, she's not trying to be cute. She just is cute. If I do a cute voice, I'm trying to sound cute. She just is. She gives me Fran vibes in a way. She's sort of giving me Fran vibes, and that's high praise from me. Instructors, etc. Instructor Sara Valestein? I think that's what they said. Instructor, combat, practical skills. Class 7's homeroom teacher. More than a little slovenly, and is often seen drinking in the early afternoon. Whoa, okay. Alright, way to call her out. This appears to be a vacant room. Alright. Now, we should have boys on the second, girls on the third. I'm curious if there's anybody down here. Aha. Alright, so this is just a little storage cupboard nook. This appears to be a vacant room. This appears to be a nice little dining hall with an attached kitchen. Alright, Sarah. You really can't beat an ice-cold beer after work. No, wait, maybe you can. With 2 ice-cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible. Especially since I've got the day off tomorrow. You say that like it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work for the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. I'm looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plaster to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. This is a good phrase. Really though, how great is that? We're all free to do whatever we want tomorrow. And the only proper way to celebrate is drinking the night away. Or maybe not. Yeah. She's a character. Well then. Let's go snooping. 202. How you been? Hey there, Reen. Something the matter? Towa gave me Class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier. I'm just going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Reen handed Elliot his student notebook. Oh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se. Just doing the fingering and motions. The wind orchestra has a meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into your music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. The room's chock full of musical stuff, too. It's not that much, honestly. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. At least I can play as much as I want during the afternoons. It really would be nice if the walls in these dorms had better soundproofing, though. Oh well, it's an old building apparently, so I guess I'll just have to deal with it. I do like your room. Look at this. Look at this. You got a radio, various instruments. Just all around great. Alright, 203. This should be Eustace's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. Reen handed Eustace his student notebook. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh? What kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right. Sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Was that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart. I probably shouldn't bother him again. Let's bother Gaius. Evening, Reen. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. I got your student notebook here. Here you go. Reen handed Gaius his student notebook. Oh, I was wondering when that'd come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's a sort of ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel. You got your brushes out too, so I'm guessing you're gonna spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Will do. Anyway, might be a good idea to rest for the day. I recommend you get a little relaxation in too, Reen. I think I can manage that. Whew. First though, we got rooms to check out. It should be Machias' room. Who is it? It's me, Reen. I've got something for you. I'll be right there. Reen handed Machias his student notebook. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your ants. Well, then, you should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper-class students. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Yeah, good night. I shouldn't interrupt him while he's studying. All right, mister. Let's go upstairs, son. See the girls. Let's see, what about 303? This should be Laura's room. Hey, Laura? Are you in there? Is that you, Reen? I'll be right there. Reen handed Laura her student notebook. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking. You're covered in sweat. Well, Reen, there are some questions you just don't ask a girl. I was just practicing with a wooden sword. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, all right. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room, too. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime, too. Well then, good night. Good night. That went well. The sound of Laura practicing can be heard. Sounds like she's back at it. I wouldn't want to interrupt her. Yeah, let's leave her to it. This should be Emma's room. Yes? Who is it? It's me, Reen. Do you have a moment? Ah, Reen. I'll be right there. Reen handed Emma her student notebook. Thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Oh, right. Joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. All right, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Alyssa soon. Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to her again later. Good luck, but don't try to rush things either. I think Alyssa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry, I'm sure it will all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook, too. Talking to her just cheers me up. Let's hope I can get this all sorted out soon. Yeah, Emma's good. This should be Feast's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. Coming. Reen handed Fee her student notebook. Cheers. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah. Just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. I wonder if she's gone back to sleep already. Rather not wake her up again. Instead, I need to give Elisa her student notebook too. Right. Here goes. Who is it? It's me, Reen. What do you want? What are you even thinking, coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Okay, good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Reen explained that Towa asked him to hand out everyone's student notebooks. Oh. Okay. Wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. Reen took out Alyssa's notebook. It should be this one. Let's see. Alyssa Don't read that! Alyssa snatched the student notebook out of Reen's hands. I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. Guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But it seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? Wonder what it could be. I should just give up for today. I hope I get the chance to apologize soon, though. Yeah. What else we got? This appears to be a vacant room. Instructor Sara's room is locked. That's for the better. Well then. That's our little journey around the dorms at night. We've given the various books to the various students, and we can retreat to the comfort of our own room. Should I call it a day? Choosing to rest will cause the date to change and the main story to advance. Oh, let's freaking do it. It's Sunday, free day, 18th of April. And it's another beautiful morning in Trista. We got the whole day to ourselves. And by ourselves, I mean to our duties to the student council on behalf of Instructor Sara. Obtained student council tasks, April. All right, familiar. Old Schoolhouse Mystery, required. Task, Old Schoolhouse Mystery. Client, Principal Vandyck. I have reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building. Principal Vandyck. Horrible delivery. From George. I just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at the engineering club, but I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building, left of the student union building, and I'll tell you more. George, Year 2, Class 3. A noteworthy loss. From Colette. I kind of dropped my student notebook, and now I can't find it anywhere. Would anyone be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the student union building, and I'd really appreciate it if someone lent me a hand. Colette, Year 1, Class 4. One from the principal, one from the engineering club. Oh hey, and one from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about that one from the engineering club too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. You can now view the Quests tab in your notebook. The Quests tab automatically records the progress of all quests, extracurricular activities you undertake. Yes, let's justify it. Put it in a school setting. It's not a quest, it's an extracurricular. It can be accessed by pressing the select button or by choosing Note in the camp menu followed by Quests. Some quests must be completed in order to advance the main story. These quests have a required mark next to their name, and the story will progress only once they've been completed. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. This is bad for us. If we want all the AP, or at least most of the AP, just from the top of my head, I think there's like 440 max AP in the game, and we need at least 430 to get the valedictorian achievements. So we can lose out on like 10 AP throughout the game, so let's not lose out on more than we have to, you know? Receive 2 bonding points. About bonding events. On free days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. When the time of day advances to evening, all daytime bonding events and quests will no longer be available. In exchange, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening-exclusive bonding event. Whew, you get all that? Bonding events. On your free days, you can use bonding points to participate in bonding events with other characters. Viewing bonding events allows you to gain Link XP with that character. Different bonding events will be available during the daytime and evening. In the evenings, on your free days, you will receive an additional bonding point. Sounds good? Which also begs the question how we handle those bonding events, because there's more characters to have bonding scenes with than we have points. So obviously, we are going to have to choose one of them. So I believe for this chapter, looking over at the guides, we have Elliot, Laura, and Machias as potential characters we can bond with, but we only have 2 points. What do we do? Well, some of these characters are going to be more important than others. For instance, looking over the list here, it says that Elliot will actually have his character note updated if we go ahead and spend a point on him. That's imperative. We want to get all the character notes. And so, we need to prioritize characters whose notes we want. And I'd also say, as a secondary property, characters we just want to level up our Link XP with. But still, does that mean I leave Machias in the dark? Whoa, it disappeared. No, it means I'm going to essentially do Machias' first, if that's the one I intend not to go with, see it through, and then reload. So we still get to experience the bonding scene, but we don't waste our point on Machias of all people, you know? So, that out of the way, let's go upstairs, because looking at that guy just now, and remembering what he said last night, we know that Elliot is in his room. Just want to check if any of the girls are in here. Oh, well, I don't know if girl's the right words, but we do got Sara in here. Whoop. Oh, hopping right on it. Aren't you the diligent students? I'll bet Towa's got you so wrapped around her finger already that she snaps her fingers and you leap into action. No, that's not how it is. And besides, I'm not even sure what to think of you sitting and relaxing after dumping all that work on me. Hey now, I'm an instructor. This is my precious day off, so let me just be completely unproductive for one day, okay? I feel like in your mind, every day is a day off. I leave it to you to give the student council whatever help they need. Just remember, poor little Towa would be sad if you didn't. She might even sniffle and shed a single tear. No, I will not have that. Towa's so precious. Oh boy. Elliot, your time has come. It's time to bond with me. But start of a new day seems like a good time to make a save. All right, let's go. Phew. You're looking pretty busy there, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here, and I'm already totally beat. I can believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these too. So I should probably look through them. Well, I am already here. Should I give him a hand? Spend time with Elliot? This will consume a bonding point. Yes? You look like you could use a hand. Mind if I help out? Really? You would? Well, I'd sure appreciate it. Reen and Elliot began sorting out the packages that Elliot received from home. Phew. Well, done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package. I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I think it's kinda nice actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Really? Oh. Elliot took a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Is that sheet music? It looks like someone's got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music, ever since I was younger. But in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing Thors instead of a music academy. Weird. Really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Reen and Elliot returned to sorting out the packages, only getting through with the strength of their combined efforts. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. Nice, plus 500 link XP. Higher our link level, the more fun combo things we can do together. We can also gain link experience simply by participating in battles together, so that's something. Thanks, Reen. Everything's nice and tidy now. I'll let you hear that piece next time I get the chance. I'll look forward to it. Oh, it's so wholesome. It's so wholesome and fun and good, and the sun is bright, and it's chapter 1. We're bright and bushy-eyed. We're ready to go. Let's see the world. The weather's beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. At the center of Trista is a shopping district. You can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Brandon's General Goods stocks ingredients and accessories. Le Sage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories. Keen's Bookstore sells reading materials such as newspapers and, obviously, books. Kirsch's Cafe and Inn stocks food items. You can also pay a small fee to rest here and restore your CP. Nice. I guess we don't even talk about the shed with the gardening tools. That's just not considered a shop. Okay. You can now press the square button to access the quick travel menu. Yes, that's the map I've been thinking about. Quick travel menu. When in a town, you can use the square button to access the quick travel menu. Selecting a location allows you to travel there instantly. You can also see characters' locations, as well as whether they have a bonding event available. Nice. So, checking it out, we can indeed see that Machias, right here, has a event, and he's waiting at the Kirsch's Cafe and Inn. But you could swap over to the Academy and sort of get an overview of where everybody is. That's so cool. So we can see if I have a quest in the engineering building. Laura has some bonding in the gymnasium. So, yeah. It's a beautiful new day. I want to get to know this town, its people, more than yesterday. I feel like everybody was inside hiding from me, but now I will barge as I see fit on my day off. Hello, Kurt.
Hi, are you going to school today too?
You guessed it. You're Harrison and Hannah's son, aren't you? I'm Reen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kurt.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
I'm gonna go shopping for mommy now. We're having curry for dinner tonight. It's gonna be so good.
Oh, off you go. I'll just barge in here. Hannah? Oh, hello there. You're from the nearby dormitory. Dormitory? What's that? Dormitory, aren't you? Has everything settled down for you now? Everything seemed pretty chaotic for all of you until last week or so. It really has. Thanks again for your help. Sorry that we were only able to visit with you briefly when we first moved in too. Oh my, how polite of you. But really, it's fine. No need to worry. Just remember that you always have a neighbor you can count on. Likewise. Oh. Trista's a nice town for students, if you ask me. There are plenty of shops, and it's close to Heimdall if you ever feel the need to see the big city. Please feel free to ask us if you need anything. We're always happy to help. Oh, a good neighbor. I suppose the man is off to work. What's his name, Harrison? We're out of here. Take care, Kurt. What we got here, though? Mick's Pawn Shop. All right. This is the man himself. One of the red ones, huh? Well, whatever. Ask if you want something. Aren't shopkeepers supposed to be friendly? Student, huh? Well, take a look around. What do you have, sir? So, at his pawn shop, we can trade in, for instance, 5 lower-leveled tier bombs for, or rather, we have 5 and he wants 4. Essentially, we could trade in a number of tier bombs for a Tira bomb, so it's like one step up. Same with EP Charge, Celestial Bomb, out of 5 reviving bombs, etc. We could also use a Mishi plush to get a Zerum powder. Zerum powders are crazy powerful. It's like KO, all HP, and 100 CP, so it's the kind of thing that's so good that I'm never going to use it until like the final boss battle, then I'll start using them. And probably not all of them either, knowing me. Now then, these are the important parts here. So we can get equipment and all of that here by trading in some other ones. But if we spend some U materials, we can get a ride-along bear. Need an adventuring buddy? Let this friendly bear come along. Ride-along bunny? Let this friendly bunny come along. Or kitty ears. Cute ears you can wear to embody feline grace. Or laziness. So, there's some more like costume options in this game. And we can also go ahead and hand in some different quartz that we've found for sort of higher level versions. And even use some U materials to properly upgrade it so that it's not just that Needle Shoot gives us Needle Shoot, but also gives us Def +3 and Strength +2. So that's pretty fun. Not much we can do here right now though. We can also exchange our Sepith for Mira. But that is blasphemy this early on. Actually, is it? Okay, this is Carl during editing. I got a little confused here for a second, but essentially, yes, we can trade in Sepith Mass to get just straight Mira. That's all we use Sepith Mass for. But we also use our regular Sepith, much like in the previous games, to unlock slots, synthesize quartz, all of that jazz. It's still in the game, it just hasn't been introduced to us yet. We shall see. Reinforcer has that motivate craft that I would really like to test out. Also, we had this tactics section right here, where we can essentially choose where on the battlefield they will begin, and choose who's linking up with who and all of that good stuff. But for now, we're a Lone Ranger. And we're going to Trista. You can't tell me there's nothing good at Jane's gardening shop. Doesn't seem to be anything that's needed here. Oof. Sorry, Jane.
The lino flowers are gradually starting to wilt and die. There's still a certain beauty to them, but they're a symbol of springtime, so it's always sad to see them go. Such is the passing of seasons, though.
Yes. Much like life. Here for a moment, and then it is gone. Teisel!
Most of the new students come in to buy stationery from us this time of year. It's always fun to show them around since they seem like they're having a good time. April's always a good month.
Yes, before they realize the true stress of exams. Melinda.
The food here is so fresh. I love it.
It's nice and cheap too. Saves me money to use on clothes. I definitely recommend this place to students like you. Looks like you already got some business. Hugo! Huh. The stock here isn't bad, considering how small the town is. Everything's quite a bit cheaper at our shop though, due to our consistently priced bulk buying strategies. Alright. Brandon! The man, the myth, the legend! Yo, you're that first year working with the student council, aren't ya? You're always helping us Trista folks out. Which means you probably will too. Nice to meet ya in that case. I'll be around. He's selling a sweet cookie, a homemade cookie that's a little rough around the edges. So, restores HP and cures poison, and just plenty of ingredients of various kind, from the most mundane eggs and milks to acerbic tomatoes, healthy liquor. Well, should we really be selling that to me? Not sure. But we can also spend some Mira here and buy accessories that we can equip. So we have silver earrings to prevent poison, a silver earring blessed with the power of the goddess Adios, the coral ring to prevent seal, a ring decorated with a beautiful deep-water coral. We have marble ring to prevent mute, an eye-catching ring with a beautiful marble effect, white glasses to prevent blind, glasses that glow faintly allowing you to see in the dark, and the proxy puppet, which will prevent KO, but it will break. But we do come back to life with 10% HP, so that's pretty cool. I'm not in the mood to cook anything just now. I'm not really gonna sell you anything either, so we're just gonna head on out of here, Brandon. See you around. Okay. Here's Trista Station. Probably got no business here. There's no need to go into the train station right now. So reasonable. Where do you get it from, Lloyd's? No, it's not my influence, that's for sure. Trista Radio Station. What's new here, Lala?
Welcome to Radio Trista. We have a variety of radio programs to match any listener's needs. Please take the time to tune in if you have an orbital radio.
Monk! Radio Trista will be debuting a new program tonight. I can hardly wait. What could it be about? My heart's racing just imagining the possibilities. Alright, Monk. You do you. Alright. Recording in progress. Oh! I'm going on live. I'm live! Talking to the whole wide Trista world. That's right. It is our world. World of Trista. Now then, we have Machias here outside of Kirch. Old man! I said Euler last time, but I kind of want to say Euler. It's like, you know, at least in game programming, you talk about Euler angles a lot. And I've heard people say like, oh, Euler. But I think Euler's correct. I don't know. We're going to go with Euler and see if I can stick with that. I was once told that free days were set up as a means of helping students to become more independent. So try not to let this go to waste. I'm sure that your parents would be upset if you did such a thing. Indeed. Before we go to Machias, let me just wrap up some of the things around here. Just for timestamp's sake, if I do things in bulks, it's easier to... Oh no, she works here. Becky. Alright. Oh, wait, Keynes. Have you heard of Red Moon Rose? It's a pretty popular novel these days. As a matter of fact, I happen to have the first chapter of it right here. Why not give it a read? Received Red Moon Rose Chapter 1. That's basically how we get the books in this game. They're just handed to you if you make sure to check around enough. Now, it's important that we do not sell any books from this series, because if we have the complete book set, all the 14 chapters, by the end of the game, we can exchange them for a very important item. So, are you sure I can just have it? Think of it as thanks for helping the student council with their work. And besides, giving you a free book makes you more likely to buy one from us in the future, right? Thanks. Next time I need a book, you'll be the first to know. Welcome! We got the newest issue of the Imperial Chronicle in stock now. You should give it a read if you're curious about what's going on all over the country. In fact, I recommend keeping up to date by grabbing each issue as they come in. That's a good point. Now then, if I check out this, Red Moon Rose. Okay, so it's automatically been added to books. I don't have to open it in my inventory or anything. Yeah, it's gonna be quite the novel ahead of us. I look forward to reading that, but not yet. But I heard something about the Imperial Chronicle. Welcome! Have a look, we've got some solid books for students lined up here. You keeping up well in class, mate? I hope you are, cause... Wait, what is the accent? I don't know. I hope you are, cause being a student's all about getting your head in the books. I can't say much though, cause I'll be focusing on working instead. Yes! Is it Canadian? Is it Irish? Is it pirates? I don't know. So Becky's she's a gift that keeps on giving. I don't blame her, I blame my own ignorance. Imperial Chronicle, Issue 1. Budget and military expansion plans unveiled. How will both chambers react to the Chancellor's plans? Gotta stay up to date. Then we have some other books here. Relaxation Through Music, The Graham Guidebook, and Touching Paintings. So it's a book about relaxing music, it's a book for tourists introducing good tourist spots in Le Graham, and a book full of touching and moving paintings. Now, I don't need to be buying these books far as I'm concerned, so I'm gonna leave those be, but probably check them out in trails in the bookcase. So if you're curious, you know where to be. Alright, let's check this out. So I could probably go straight to the books tab here. Indeed, Imperial Chronicle. Politics. Annual budget announced. The government today held a press conference to reveal its annual budget to the nation. At the same time, new plans to expand the military were announced, including the strengthening of the armored divisions, reaffirming earlier statements made by Chancellor Osborne. With the neighboring Calvard Republic continuing to expand its own armed forces, this seems an appropriate reaction and the duty of a great nation such as ours. Staff Writer. Reactions of the Imperial Diet. Both the House of Representatives and House of Peers met to debate the budget in Heimdall. The House of Representatives voted unanimously in favor of the budget and military expansion plan, but the House of Peers remained fiercely critical of both proposals throughout the debates. I pray that His Majesty decides in the best interests of this nation, House of Peers President. However, with His Majesty leaving decisions regarding the budget in the hands of the Chancellor, it seems unlikely that it will be overturned. Imperial Governor Regnitz speaks. In response to an Imperial Chronicle reporter outside City Hall, Governor Regnitz had this to say about the budget debate. The proposals have my full approval. Much has been made of the military aspects, but taken as a whole, I feel the budget is remarkably well balanced. It seems apparent to me that His Excellency has a clear vision for how to proceed in modernizing this country. Governor Regnitz. Society, the Imperial Transportation Act. It has been a year since the Imperial Transportation Act was enacted in Heimdall. The law was drafted with the expectation that the number of orbital cars in the city would continue to increase. But how have our dear readers reacted to the bill? We have found that the majority seem to be in favor of the new law. though some have argued that given the cars of commoners regard equal to that of the nobility makes little sense. City Hall PR representative who supported the law. The Imperial government maintains that the law has been successful in reducing the number of motoring accidents and aims to eventually introduce it in the rest of the country. Culture. Celtic Grand Market. The eastern town of Celtic is best known for the Grand Market, which is held regularly throughout the year. This year's spring market is bustling as usual and has attracted large numbers of tourists and merchants. But what is it that makes the market so lively? Because the town is located on a trade route that has long been vital to this nation, is the opinion of Otto, the market manager. He believes that Celtic's position as an interchange station where passengers can transfer from the Transcontinental Railroad to national lines makes it easily accessible for visitors from both outside and inside the country. Whatever the reason, the market's popularity is showing no signs of letting up. Spotlight. Welcome to the RF store. Our goal is to deliver the latest Reinford Group products. We're your one-stop Orbital technology shop. Alright, wait, where are you based? It's not a very useful ad, I don't know anything about you. But, got to hear about Machias' dad. That's something. Okay. Now then, Machias, I'll be ignoring you for now. We'll go inside and stop by the cafe and inn. Fred, what's new? Would you look at that? One of the new recruits. How'd you like a nice meal? We've got some good stuff on our menu. I would make it fast. Order whatever your little heart desires. Oh, by the way, see a free table? Go ahead and use it to study. Dude, just so friendly in this town. So we could rest here for 100 Mira, which would also be a CP regen apparently, so that's very nice. We could also choose to buy some roasted coffee to cure sleep or nightmare, highly fragrant coffee for the discerning adults, or some crispy pizza. Crispy mixed pizza topped with fragrant, mildly burned cheese. Oh, my favorite. Basically everything that has tomatoes in it is CP food. And yeah, thank you very much, mister. Now then, Old Man Abbott. Another year of excited students happily interacting with those who live here. It's a familiar sight here in Trista, but a comforting one. Yes. Dolly, don't walk away from me.
Sarah really needs to calm down with all the drinking. Just the other day, she got really drunk and started complaining to me about all sorts of different things. Mostly about how she can't handle the vice principal and how she's worried she'll never find the right man for herself. Even listening to her tired me out. I'm sorry, Dolly. Sounds stressful. Nobody should be put through that. I'm just gonna use my... Oh, that's what Reen means with his senses. He just checks the minimap. Genius. There's always somebody in these games who's like, I sense someone nearby. It's like, Joshua, what are you talking about? Get it together. All right, Machias, how you been? I was surprised to find that in spite of its quaint size, this town has all the shops one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. Seems like the perfect environment for studying. Yeah, it certainly feels like a town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you though. You're really dedicated to your studies. Just doing what's expected of a student. You should try to make a habit of preparing for classes in advance and then reviewing new material afterwards. Seems like a smart idea. Maybe this would be a good chance to get to know him a little better. Spend time with Machias? No. I have to save first. We only have one bonding point left, and I still have Laura I would also like to do. So I have to decide on, do I want Laura or Machias? For now I'm gonna do Laura, which means we're gonna do Machias first. That's how that works. Indeed. Maybe this would be a good chance. Let's do it! Mind if I joined you? Not at all. I was just thinking of taking a break myself. Go ahead and order something. Reen ordered a drink and proceeded to join Machias on his break. You can tell this cafe uses some high-quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavor behind the initial bitterness, and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee, then?
mainly due to my dad. He's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. Ah, that explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Regnitz is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? It is? I'm way more used to tea than I am coffee. The tea here is nice and relaxing too. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. Doesn't help that I always associate it with nobles. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. That couldn't be anyone other than Eustace. And how do you sip arrogantly? Sorry. I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try, though? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some of my coffee too, then. They each poured some of their drink into the other's cup from their respective pots. You were right. This isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having some coffee next time I'm really studying. Keeps you sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study here sometime then? Sounds like a plan. And thus, the two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. Your bond with Machias strengthens! Oh, how nice. You know, a cup of tea sounds pretty good right now. Next time, we should come here and study together. Indeed. Still gonna need some time to properly place their voices and make them even more distinct from each other, but it's just kind of a thing that takes some time with me. But I can't live on a timeline where I shared coffee with Machias. Instead, we're gonna go to this timeline, and we are out of time for the episode. My dream of 40 to 50-minute episodes thoroughly dashed, and we're back to the 1 hour mark, everybody. But make sure you tune in. Let's see, can I line it up like just right? Ah, it's pretty good right there. Yeah, we'll take that. Make sure you tune in next time when our free day continues. We head on over to school. We got plenty of extracurricular activities to perform, one of which comes from the principal themselves. Tune in then for that. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.